garlic and rosemary focaccia bread. So I've got some strong white bread flour, some rosemary, some garlic, some dried yeast, a little bit of table salt, and we're also going to be using about a tablespoon or tablespoon and a half of oil. I'm using vegetable oil today, but you can use any oil that you have at home, so sunflower oil or olive oil. I'm going to weigh out 200 grams of bread flour. So I'm going to weigh out 7 grams of this dried fast action yeast, or if you're using the type that comes in the sachet, it's 1 whole sachet. So I'm just going to stir together the yeast and the flour so that it's combined, and then I'm going to make a well in the middle with the back of my spoon, so I'm just pushing the flour to the edge of the bowl. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the oil into the middle of the mixture. So I've got 150 millilitres of warm tap water. It's not cold, but it's not too hot. I'm going to add about half of that into the mixture. And then I'm going to stir it with my spoon. So you won't need all of the water, but you might need a little bit more than 75 millilitres. So I'm just going to see how that absorbs. So when the mixture looks like this, you're going to tip it out onto a lightly floured surface. And then you're going to bring it together with your hands, okay? So we'll just bring the mixture together. It might be a little bit sticky. And then you're going to start to knead the mixture together. So when you knead, what you do is you push out with the base of your hands, fold it over, and then turn it, and then do the same. And we're going to knead this for about 10 minutes or until it's nice and soft and elastic. My kneaded bread, I'm just going to shape it roughly into the shape that I would like the bread to be. So you want it in an oddly kind of rectangular shape. Just push it into shape with your fingers, and then I'm going to put it on my pre-lined tray. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop my garlic clove to go on the top. I've chosen a medium-sized one. I'm going to take the ends off to the side, and then I'm going to peel. And then I'm just going to finely slice it, keeping my fingers well out of the way. Okay, so now I've got my bread, I'm just going to brush the top of it with a little bit of my oil. Just make sure all the sides are nicely covered. And then I'm going to sprinkle over my garlic. I'm also going to put on a couple of leaves from my rosemary. Just going to push it in. Now I'm putting it in the oven. I'm not wearing oven gloves because my oven is cold, okay? So I'm putting it in an oven which is turned off. And I'm going to put it on the middle shelf. And now I'm going to turn my oven on. I'm going to turn it on to fan 200 degrees. And the reason that I have improved my bread is because as the oven warms up, the bread will start to proof and then it will go on to cook. Okay, so it needs 30 minutes in the oven. So I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. after you've taken your bread out and you've let it cool, you can slice it.